That's how the universities were established, to produce, do research, and so forth. But we have found out, and from this project over the years, that what is lacking, the gap, is the practice. So this project is trying to bring in the practice aspect. So yes, the theory is good, but how do you now translate the theory into practice? And here, processing machines and all those things. We're talking about renewable energy. We have all the renewables, the thing that should be renewed to produce energy, and they are in excess here in Africa. In excess. But why have we not been able to do that? You realize that almost all the components that are coming out of it, you now have to go somewhere and bring them in, whether PV, whatever it is that we are talking about. Some components and majority have to come from somewhere. This is what we're talking about. How do we close these things up? And that is what the project is. Practice learning, AI learning. So we can use the theory, look around and see how we can produce those things.
And watching Professor Odro Esanso to us on the watch, say, dear Akoye or how pa any consider. I'm young to me, such a year away, Monsieur Mu Aye, Amanyuku, Ahodo, Abaya Eba, now one more aircraw, Peppa, one benya, now what dear Suase with dear, Yepesia yen such a woman, and only or how Cassia pa was say a brass so see to me boy a honso. Na epese of mine eba infidijuma yetumi gine na so ewo mudia enkoba ne se yedi ani besi so ye bibia abato ekwen befa so a ye be di nkunimu abato mu nko a ne hias ne se ye be ne hye de ato ebeboa ma mine no atumi atumpone na Professor William Odru eno so de odi tudwa enie.
When I talk about government or politicians, what they need to do and what they have to do is create the enabling environment. And there are several ways that they can do that. But because we lack what we call sustainability, I have 4 years. I don't have time to make things grow. Nobody will see it. So let me do the short one by going over to the developed countries where they have done other things and bring them in. Then all my people will see it and they'll vote for me and I get the votes. If you want to plant a tree and the tree should grow and then harvest and use the raw material that you have to do things, it is going to take time. But by the time you know they have kicked me out, they said I didn't do anything because the people don't understand. But that's what I'm talking about. The politicians, they should have love for their own nation and not only the votes. So one group will sacrifice. If you throw me out, the other group comes and continues. If you don't change that mindset, what we are in will be a cycle. Let me go and bring the end products, and then my people will clap for me and vote for me, and then I come in. What we are supposed to do would never be done. So industry, academicians, there will be always the gap, will never be connected. And the politicians are supposed to give us that enabling environment to be able to connect.
NIAT project lead, Edima Professional Education for